Hello there, Aries. It's so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing a special reading. This is good for April 12th to June 21st. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards and then go to the details in the tarot for each of the 3 months. And I'm doing this from April 12th to June 21st because we had that Neptune and Jupiter conjunction in Pisces on April 12th. That only happens once every 166 years, and it helps us to open up to what our soul's purpose is. So it's really kind of a really interesting energy, especially with that Pisces. And then June 21st, of course, is the summer solstice here in the northern hemisphere, or the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support of my channel. And in order to celebrate this planetary conjunction that I'm so excited about, I am also having a contest to give away one free personal reading. And if you're interested in that, I'll have more details at the end of this video. Okay, so let's see what we have here, Aries. Let's start with the Swan Spirit. This is the energy for the next 3 months, kind of overall. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Communication is key. New Moon in Gemini. And then the Ten of Swords. I feel like there is, an ending that has possibly already occurred, where somebody could have held back information from you, could have betrayed you in some way. This is opening you up to going into a deep dive about yourself, about the way that you communicate with others and the way that you communicate with yourself. Because underneath there, we have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Really nice energy. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, but she also realizes that she has to put time and energy and love into herself before she can put time, energy, and love into others. The Queen of Cups keeps her focus on what it is that she truly wants for herself before she gives to other people. And I feel as if you could have had an ending in a relationship, a situation, a business that has really left you feeling really sad. And I feel like this is in the past. I don't think this is coming in. This is past energy. But the focus here needs to change from being on what you lost to what you're looking forward to. So let's go to each of the months and take a look at what we have coming up, because we have April, May, and June. So let's start with April. Koi fish spirit, there is always enough. Now, I can't remember, Aries. I think you may have had this in your career and money sector. This feeling, I really do feel like you're in this energy that you almost as if you've been left behind, like the universe has forgotten you, or a family has forgotten you, or your friends, or there's this difficult energy that you're having a hard time moving on from. We have the Nine of Wands underneath there, like really trying. I think you've been trying to move on from this energy, but having a very difficult time. And I feel like part of it is the way that you may be talking to yourself, because communication is key. Using positive mantras and affirmations, even though sometimes when you first start, you don't believe it, right? I've been there, like you're saying the mantra, you're saying the affirmation, and in the back of your head, you're like, yeah, right, But this is an energy of needing to take a look at what it is that you are saying, especially to yourself, because when you look at that, it's going to transform you. If you can take a look at, if you're thinking, oh, the universe isn't providing for me, or the universe has forgotten me, and you turn it around, you say, the universe provides everything that I need, right? Or money and love flow easily to me. Just starting to say those types of things will help you. And perhaps, maybe your mantra is there is always enough. It could be the mantra that you need to just try to start saying to yourself. And every time those negative energies kind of appear, to try to shift it into something positive. Because look at this. We have there is always enough and you are good enough. Definitely a sense of feeling like, I really get a sense that you feel like you've been left out, and I cannot remember. I really do feel like you had this energy in one of your April readings. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Being the angel is in this cage, but the angel doesn't realize that the top of the cage is open. The angel can step out of this self-imposed cage. The Eight of Swords lets us know that, it's about our own self-doubt is holding us back. Your doubt that you are not good enough. Your doubt that what you have to offer isn't going to be wanted by anyone, whether that is in love or career. And it really is part of, you have, take time for a deep dive. It's about taking a look at what you are saying to yourself and stepping into this energy of shifting your focus from what you may have lost to what it is that you want in the future. And understanding that you deserve all of that. Right? The Queen of Cups knows that she is worthy of receiving everything that she is wishing for. So let's go ahead and clarify this Eight of Swords. This is such a difficult energy here. Oh, Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, King of Swords. Finding a little bit of clarity about what it is that you need to do. The Page of Swords, you could be getting a message, something about a new beginning, but you're getting this truth. I feel like with this portal, and especially with the full moon in Libra that we have on Saturday, April 16th, it is about learning or discovering the truth, looking closely, going deep about what it is that you need to leave behind, and so that you can walk forward. The Eight of Cups is leaving something behind that doesn't necessarily is bad, but knows that they have to, walk on down the path in order to reach their Nine of Cups, right? This is you understanding that you may have to go in a new direction. You may have to start talking a different talk in order to have the confidence to love yourself enough, to know that you are worthy enough in order to remove yourself from this self-imposed cage and to go forward onto your path. Sometimes when we're in a situation for like that, it is because, somebody may have left our life, right? And then it's this energy of, will they come back? Or will that situation come back? Will that job come back? And at some point, there is this shift to, I have to move forward. Because even if that person, that job, that situation comes back into your life, right? You can't sit around waiting in this cage for it to come back. I'm getting a sense of almost like, will it come back? Because if it comes back, I don't want to walk too far down the path if this is going to come back. But it could be about asking yourself, if somebody left your life, or you lost your job, something has left your life, right? Is that really what you want? Do you want to be, pushed out and then to be brought back? There's a sense of stepping into this energy of loving yourself, of knowing that you are worthy of having a love in your life that truly loves you for who you are and isn't, in an energy of casting you to the side. And then, at some point, maybe they come back, right? I'm not that we don't ever reunite, right? But if you separate, one of the reasons we separate is to work on ourselves, is to step into an energy of going after what it is that you truly want. And the other person has to do the same. And then at some point, you may come back together. But asking yourself, there is almost, I get the sense that you're waiting for something to return because you feel like that person or that situation is what will make you feel worthy. The lesson here is about stepping out into your own and finding, knowing, learning, discovering that you are worthy of everything that you want in your life. And for some of you, I feel like you may then also be leaving some other people or situations behind. So say, for instance, you've gotten divorced or you're separated or something like that. And, you live in close to your extended family or something like that. And now you're kind of like, okay, I think I want to move to a new city. I want to start over. I want this fresh start. But, I don't want to leave my extended family. There's this sense that it's time for you to do something that for yourself that you really want to do. And I feel like you're coming into that sense in April about, I have to go find my happy, So let's see what we have in May. We have the Fox Spirit, think on your feet and show the world the real you. Yeah, I feel like that you have to go in another direction. You can't sit in this cage anymore. You can't sit waiting for something to return. It's time for you to step out there and to rediscover who you truly are, falling back in love with yourself, and showing the world who you truly are. Because look at what you have in May. You have the World card, entering a new chapter in your life. Understanding that, okay, that relationship, that job, whatever it is, it didn't work out. That's okay. This is a new chapter for me, and it's a time for you. I'm really getting a time for you to explore yourself, explore who you really are and what it is that you want. Oh my gosh, Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Learning who you truly are. Finding the healing when you make the decision to step onto this new path of stepping into this new world, as scary as that might be. But also recognizing that we have the Lover's card here. The Lover's card is about making choices that are good for you. The Lover's card is the old choice card in Tarot. So it's this energy of, okay, all right, that situation didn't work out. I'm on to the new one. I'm on to the next one, right? I'm stepping into this new world. And the choices I make from this point forward are based on what it is that I truly want for myself. I'm filling up my own cup of love before I worry about anybody else's. And then in June, we have the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Listening to your intuition and look at the bigger picture. I really love this because the bigger picture has been coming out a lot lately. When you're on your soul's path, sometimes you have a tower moment, right? Things happen in life, but they happen and take away people, situations that no longer are serving us or our higher good, right? The expiration date was well past in that past situation that you've gone through, right? And then when you get down the path at some point, it's like you can look back, you can reflect, because see, you're healing from the situation, right? Once you've done the healing, it's kind of like you can look back and you can say, oh my gosh, that tower moment ended up being one of the best things that ever happened to me, right? And you're learning that with the Page of Wands. You're learning that something that was, something that you may have thought was your 9 or 10 of Cups really wasn't. It may have been at that time, but it no longer is, because you have ascended, you have grown, you have evolved. And so now it's kind of like, yeah, I'm in this in order, and it's not a selfishness, right? Because the Queen of Cups is very loving to other people, but she understands if she does not take care of herself first, that she depletes herself and then she can't care for anybody. So let's see what we have here. The King of Swords. I love this. Temperance. Learning how to take oil and water and combine, right? King of Swords. Finding your clarity. Cutting out those things that are no longer good for you, of understanding that sometimes, there's old beliefs, old patterns of behavior, old habits that you have that need to be released. Having the strength and the courage to make those changes in your life. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, working with spirit. We have here, Hawk Spirit, let your intuition guide you. The Three of Pentacles is working with spirit as well as others in order to create the world that you really want for yourself. Really interesting energy, Aries. Coming into something that is truly wonderful. And I feel like the healing process happens the more you can step into communicating, staying in that positive energy of understanding that wherever you are right now in your path, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Right? And, if you're struggling right now emotionally or financially, that things get better very soon. And especially when you step into that energy of saying those positive mantras, affirmations, to the point where you truly believe them. Right? And I know at first you may not, but it gets easier and easier, and just keep repeating them. What passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you been putting to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. And, that is exactly what is right here, right? The Queen of Cups listens to her passions. She puts her time and energy into those things that bring her joy and happiness. Even if it's, it could be arranging flowers in a vase. It could be doodling. It doesn't matter. Just do it and then listen to your intuition. What are you called to do next? It'll eventually lead you to what your purpose is and what brings you true happiness. Maybe, you get some grocery store flowers, but, you love arranging them. And then, you have a friend that's having a party or something, and you go, oh, well, I'll buy some flowers, or you buy the flowers, and then I'll arrange them for you. And then somebody comes to the party and says, oh my goodness, these flowers are beautiful. Who arranged them? And then, oh, I arranged them, and oh, I'm having a party. It could blow into or grow into something that is a business that you love. Something, it's about just putting a little bit of time and energy into it, a little effort into things that you really enjoy, and just seeing where they go. Really lovely. Super lovely. Okay, Aries. It ends on such a good note, because I know at the beginning, that's a difficult energy. Instincts. I act on my instincts and notice the signs and symbols in my life. And I feel like with especially this portal, with this conjunction, in Pisces, we're in a very dreamy state. The veil is very thin at this time. And going with your instincts, with your intuition, and noticing how you feel when you're spending time doing those things that you really enjoy. And watching for symbols, feathers, birds, whatever is for you that are symbols from your guides or, deceased loved ones about, you are on the right path. Keep doing more of that, You don't have to worry. You have the Three of Pentacles here, right? You are working with Spirit. Spirit wants to help you to move closer to your soul's purpose. Don't worry about what you've lost. It's gone because you're moving into something that is much more spectacular. Creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. Yeah, when you're working on that inner child and doing things that you love, right? Spending time, arranging flowers, painting, gardening, whatever it is, they're saying, refurbishing cars, whatever it is that you really and truly love doing, just do it and notice how you feel while you're doing it. Tap into that is a great time to kind of tap into your intuition, listen to those little whisperings in your ear while you're doing the things that you truly love. Even you don't have to do it to make money. You don't have to turn it into a business. You just do it to do it, in order to show yourself how much you love yourself. Carve out that time. Put it on your calendar. Don't let that time be stolen away, because that is where you are going to get those little inklings about what to do next. And I feel like, especially these next 3 months, you are going to be really stepping into, your soul's purpose, getting that clarity. We have the King of Swords, getting the clarity you're wanting about how to move forward. Well, Aries, really interesting reading. I hope you resonated with it. If you did, please consider commenting, or subscribing. And if you are interested in entering my contest for a free personal reading, all you have to do is comment to this video, and in your comments, somehow put love and light, and you will be entered in the drawing. I'm going to announce the winner on Saturday, April 16th. That is the full moon in Libra, another wonderful astrological event. So I will announce the winner there. And I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I do wish you so much love and light in this situation, all your situations. Please be kind, gentle, and compassionate to yourself as you work through these energies. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.